I've bought a Nitro Savage. 2 pull starters and a rotor start later, which somehow I've managed to melt the plastic around the bushing. I still haven't got it to run. Bought this for £60 off a friend that I work with. I really fancied another go at the Nitro. I love the electrics, but they just don't sound the same as these Nitros. So yes, it came with an engine, but that was it. It didn't have the engine mount, it didn't have the exhaust system or fuel tank, neither did it have the clutch bell or the shoes or the flywheel. Apart from it being a good roller, there wasn't much else that I could do with it. It's going to cost about £180 to get this running. It's got this little red body, got cracks in it and dents and splits. The little roll bar on it is all bent up on this one. £180 I think was just too much. This is using second-hand parts as well. I thought, well, this is a good roller. It's only going to be good for spare parts. So I bought another Savage. Here he is here, with a nice little blue body. The body is in good condition on this one. So apart from like a little crease on the roof there, it's pretty immaculate. So yeah, it's really nice to see one in this sort of condition. This is a Savage 25. I think they're built in early 2000s. The reason why I've broken so many pull starters is, first off, this is the engine that was in it. It wouldn't start, and I was pulling the pull starter too far out. Well, schoolboy error, I broke the pull start. So I bought one of these rotor starts, and I've been turning and turning and turning with this one, and it seemed to be a bit slow. So I then moved to the drill. Still didn't start. I've had the glow starter on there and tested the glow plug, and the glow plug is actually all okay. I played with the tuning because I've been watching how they set them up. You start off with the mixture screw here completely flush with the housing, same with that one there, and then you then lean it off by screwing it in clockwise as after you've started, and just keep leaning it off until it's running at its fastest. So yeah, I was going to do that when it eventually runs, but I've still yet to get it to run. Why I think it isn't starting is because even this, all the fuel lines are new. This has got a little primer pump. I've seen that there's fuel going into the carburetor, so I know that's okay. But I can turn this so easy. It does not feel that there's much compression in this at all. So I think it's lack of compression why I'm struggling to start this, but you can see I've even melted the bushing. Well, I've just been trying so hard to start it. I've just span it and span it and span it until it's got so hot. So yeah, I've pretty much knackered that rotor start. So I put the engine in that was in this one. But this one is very tight to turn over. But unfortunately, this engine here, I don't know what this is, but it says 528x speed. I don't know if it's a force engine, but it's not a HPI engine, but it fits in there absolutely fine. You can see I've broken the pull starter on this one as well. But this I was doing the short jabs, but it was so hard to pull. I found that it was possibly pinching, and I don't know how old the cord was anyway, so that's probably what broke it anyway, is the age and deterioration. But as you pull, it was like pinching really badly, and that I do believe is when it's quite new. It's when the piston's quite tight in the bore, and it's obviously got to wear in to make that go smoother. I also found as well, if you had I'll get my temperature gun in a minute, and a hairdryer or heat gun, you gradually heat the engine up until it's at a nice optimum temperature to expand the sleeve or the liner. If that expands, then that makes the piston a lot looser in the bore. It's not a new looking engine, but I don't think it looks brand spanking new, unless it's had a rebuild or something, or it maybe just has had little use. But yeah, so I'm going to take the engine out again, repair the pull start, get some heat to it, and then see if this one will go, because this one did actually fire before the pull starter went, which is a lot more ominous than that. But yeah, I will take the liner and the piston out of this one and do a compression check on it. It's all been fun and games. I really am looking forward to being able to run this Nitro, but how one thing can lead to another, isn't it? Nitros, I've heard, are difficult, but I've got so far into it, I'm not going to give up. I do want to experience it. So here you go, guys. It's not the best of jobs, but I need to tighten the spring a little bit more, but I re-wound the spring and re-wound the cord, so at least we can get it to pull. That is with the glow plug out, because with it in I can hardly pull it. So we'll get you back on and hopefully it'll be going. So I'm going to try it at that, guys. The engine's at 60 degrees. It's not pinching now, so I'm going to give this a try. See if she goes. Still not going. So yeah, the glow plug's working, look guys. So now we've established the glow plug's working, just going to pull the starter a few times again. Oh, the engine's actually tightened up a bit. This is basically WD-40, just to loosen all that crud up inside the engine there. Yeah, it's very sticky. I don't quite know what's happened here. Sort of like the crank's got all sticky. But yeah, it's all sent to try him. But never mind. Here we go. Here's the little Nova Rossi engine, the 4.6. We have finally got it running. I had to put a new one-way bearing in here, and this is what the problem was with this one. Why it kept on feeling like it was sticking and seizing up. So I cleaned all the shaft off, put a new one-way bearing in. The old one's just in here. There he is. All the needle rollers falling out of it, so, and it's all worn, so hence why that was having problems. So I've just rigged it up on the bench here with the exhaust on and just a fuel tank resting there. I thought this would be a better way of doing it, and there we go. What a little gem. It's in my loft, so I don't want to run it too long. Oh well, never mind, you get the idea. So I'm happy. So all I need now is a new pull starter, because the plastic hex there is rounded off. I'm getting a new pull starter. I'll probably be able to get away with using this engine. We've got the liner out. Done this off camera because it's quite difficult to do with while you're filming. Plenty of videos on it on YouTube. Just the liner there, and I found the problem for why it had no compression. A massive deep gouge in the piston. And that would certainly cause the problem. I've managed to find a new engine on eBay. It was brand new, still boxed. The only reason I went to opt for another engine is because the engine is now obsolete. They don't make the 4.1 anymore. I could have put a bigger big block in there, but I don't know whether the transmission would have coped with it, so I thought I'd keep it all original. But yeah, happy bunny now. Starts first time. Trim. Here you go, sports fans. She's running sweet as a dream. Beautiful.